Yo, welcome back everyone, this is JP here with PSG, bringing you some more of our Titans franchise on the PS5. Of course, it's Madden 23 as we are in the divisional round. 13-4 taking on the 9-8 New England Patriots. Pretty solid team with Matthew Judon leading that team right there. Offensively ranked number 11, 38 pass touchdowns on the season for them, 28 rushing touchdowns. It's a lot, which they spread the ball a lot. 16 giveaways. That's quite a bit. We have 44 giveaways. It's worse in the league. Third down percentage, 47% for them, 53% for us. That is the only bright side of this offense, honestly. Defensively, going up against the number 14 ranked defense, 35 touchdowns allowed, number 7 in the league. 40 sacks, number 9 in the league. 23 takeaways, 6th in the league. And a 67% red zone percentage, 4th in the league. But compared to us, number 1 defense, 15 touchdowns allowed. That's 20 less than them. Sacks 32. We're middle of the pack. We have 8 less sacks on the season than them. Takeaways 43. That is almost double. That's 20 more than them. Put us number 1. Red zone percentage 28% of the time we allow points, being number 2 in the league. So we're going to go ahead and jump in this game. Our goals: allow under 200 yards, 300 offensive yards, allow 20 points or less, and I accidentally did 5+ rush touchdowns, but our goal is to run the ball because they're pretty good against pass, it look like they're pretty good against pass. But let's go jump in this game and see if we can move on to the AFC Championship, where it'll either be the Browns or the Chiefs. Of course, we were the number 1 seed, so we get the first round bye, and it's back-to-back years number 1 seed for the Titans now. Pretty nasty group here in New England. This is Ryan Tannehill's last year, so he's, if he wants to win that Super Bowl before he's somewhere else, now's the time, because no matter what he's gone after this year, you can't throw 30-something interceptions on a season and go 13-4. That just don't ever happen. If we didn't have the defense we had, we would have been screwed a long time ago. Especially considering this all Madden simulation. I'm just glad they fixed defense this year. Look at the Titans defense: 32 sacks, 26 interceptions, 64.5% completion percentage. That has went up throughout the last couple weeks. Still getting a lot of interceptions, but we have to force more incompletions. 41 pass touchdowns, 4,800 yards, 70.9% completion percentage. That is pretty damn high for a guy like Mac Jones, I won't lie. But he does have weapons now in New England. And he just hopes to continue on that trend of winning, as they went 9-8 and snuck into the playoffs as the number 7 seed, and then ended up winning their first game of the season, or first playoff game, I should say. Of course, New England will get the ball to start. Randy Bullock to kick it off, and it looks like the Packers have already beat the Buccaneers 27-18. So if you had the Buccaneers like I did, we got that wrong. The Chiefs beat the Browns. We figured that was going to happen. Here comes Mr. Mac Jones, Tom Brady's son. If hopefully you've seen those videos. Like we said, 4,800 yards, 38 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. That's a pretty damn good year for a QB of his stature. After last year wasn't nowhere near that good. Well, that young man, yeah, he can do nothing but get better, I feel like. I mean, he's got all the talent in the world for it. Good break up, Fulton. He just continues dominating on that side of the ball. Big injuries this week. Amani Hooker out for 1 game with a hand injury. That sucks, but second and 10 here. That is a big completion there for the Patriots. As he was just wide open. Fulton couldn't keep up with him. I had inside leverage, but sometimes it just don't work out like that. It's 1st and 10 on the 32-yard line here. Oh, that's me. That was my bad. I was trying to dive for that tackle. And I realized that they changed something, and I realized why I'm not getting in the right defense. So if I change this to triangle, it does not switch to triangle. Oh, it does now. It wasn't a minute ago, which is crazy to me. So first and 10 on the 44. They're now in Titan territory. And just push him forward for another 4-yard gain. I hate to run a cover 2 here, but I might need to. There we go. Finally coverage sack there. Daney and Simmons combining. And we're going to switch to cover 3 here. And that is a good tackle there by Cunningham. Bring up 4th and 9. And they will punt this ball. That is a huge stop for us. Does that go in the end zone? Get that back at the 20. Alright, here we go. Tannehill comes out. Having a awful season. 3,400 yards, 29 touchdowns, 38 interceptions. It's a lot of interceptions. A lot of interceptions. Yeah, and the fact that we went 13-4, and you throw that many interceptions is just crazy to me. But coming out here in I formation, it is play action. That is a huge catch by Roger Woods all the way up to the New England 49. Robert Woods not getting a lot of catches this year. Another guy that could be on the move after this season. Expect the Titans to kind of revamp this offense to make it better for Malik Willis. If he does get the starting job, they could always draft a quarterback in the first round. Nothing really going there for Henry as he pretty much loses a yard on the play. The Titans really need to get a run game going this game, as it is imperative for them. I needed Burks to go up and block one of those guys there, but can't always get what you want, I guess. Titans coming out in 5 wide now. They ran this a lot all season. Be interesting here in 3rd and 9 what they do. That is a pass to Hiller. We haven't seen him catch too many balls this season. That is another first down from Titans up to the 38-yard line. So far, Mr. Tannehill 2 for 2, both for first downs. There's a handoff to the left now for Henry. And he just can't get nothing going there as the first guy gets to him and forces him backwards on one. Looked like it was going to be a positive play there, at least a first down, but 2nd and 9 now on the 36. Another handoff to Henry. And once again, just guys everywhere, only allowing another yard. Third and 8 on the 35 here. And they'll just let it go to the second quarter, as it looked like Tannehill didn't like anything he's seen. 42 passing yards for one, 15 rushing yards for the other, as it is a close game. Titans now in scoring position, though. Well, they can at least get a field goal out of this as long as they don't do nothing stupid here. That is another first down for Ryan Tannehill. Austin Hooper getting the first down there. First and 10 on the 26-yard line. Henry to the left of Tannehill. It is a handoff to Henry here, who finally is getting a big run of about 9 yards. finally something out of the run game, as he nearly breaks one for a first down. It is a halfback mid-draw for Hillard, and he will get smothered for a 2-yard loss. Third and 2 here. And that is a pass to Kyle Phillips for another first down. Tannehill throwing some dots out here today, as he has not had an incomplete pass yet, and all his passes have went for first downs. First and goal on the 10-yard line now. It is a handoff to Henry, who gets met by 2 defenders in the backfield. Second and goal on the 10-yard line here. And that is the first incompletion there for Ryan Tannehill. So it brings up third and goal on the 10. Tannehill got to be smart here. Cannot turn this ball over. And of course, the corner just jumping in front of the tight end there, as Tannehill throws another red zone interception. First and 10 on the 18. Patriots now with the ball back. And that is a huge sack there for Adaney. 13-yard loss back to the 5. And you got to think that they're just going to want to try to get some yards here. Second and 23 on the 5. And Kevin Byard with a nice tackle there to make sure he doesn't get much out of that. It's third and 20 on the 8. Titans have a huge chance here to get a stop and get the ball back, and they do. So it brings up 4th and 13 on the 16 here. Looks like the Titans might try to bring in guys to block a punt here, and but they will not get the chance to, as Phillips has some room here. And he gets all the way up to New England territory at the 44. Not the best punt ever, but here comes Mr. Ryan Tannehill. Derrick Henry once again, as they're just hoping not to have a turnover and to get in the end zone this time. Traylon Perks with a huge catch up to the 25. That's his first catch of the game. And Derrick Henry with a nice run, finally of 10 yards up to the 15. They got to get him going here, and got to get him going early and often. First and 10 on the 15, handoff to Henry to the right. He finally breaks a couple tackles there and gets up all the way to the 9-yard line, and that will probably put us at the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. It is all donuts on the scoreboard, as the Titans are in the red zone for the second time this game. And you know they definitely want to score this time. Tannehill 5 wide, seeing things he likes in the line of scrimmage here, changing a little bit of stuff. Excuse me? And I cannot challenge that. I cannot challenge that. I need to see that. And of course, Tannehill was under pressure, and he had 2 guys right there. That's why he threw that ball. And this guy did look like he caught it one-handed. Yep. Don't know how he managed to do that, but there's another red zone interception for Ryan Tannehill. Cunningham made a huge hit there on Hunter Henry. Don't know. First and 10 on the 19. Mac Jones 5 wide here. And that was a dumb pass by them, as they're going to have to hurry up and get something going here. And they're just running clock off. Kind of crazy to me. Tannehill will take a timeout, or I mean, Vrabel will take a timeout as it is 3rd down. Gotta expect them just to run the ball here. 3rd and 3 on the 26. It is not a run. And they just now take their first timeout after running nearly the whole 2 minutes off the clock. Horrible time management there by Bill Belichick. I know in the game it's not really Bill Belichick, but let's be honest, it's Bill Belichick's team. First down 33. Just looking here to... Mac Jones 9 of 10 for 64 yards. That's a pretty good game. 2nd and 8 on 35. Not really much they can do. Third and 8 on the 35. And that'll be out of bounds and bring up 4th down. I'd take a Hail Mary here. Yeah. Fourth and 8 on 35, going for a Hail Mary before half. And that's a batted down ball, and that'll be halftime as it is all zeros on the scoreboard. Kansas City won 28-23 over the Cleveland Browns. It is all zeros, of course, in our game. Not looking like the number 1 seed, I can tell you that. These last 4 weeks have been pretty bad for this Tennessee team. Looking back at our game here, short throw 50% of the time for 90 completion percentage and 35 passing yards. Titans now. Outside run 36% of the time for 16 yards, 2.2 yards per carry. Got to change that. They got to do something different here. So they're going to switch to a run inside. Both teams are looking to make adjustments here in the second half. Titans do receive the ball, as this could easily be a 6-0 or even 14-0 game. And Dontrell Hilliard with a huge kickoff return here, the first playoff return touchdown of his career, as they go up 7-0 straight out of halftime. As special teams, one of the big things about this team this year, causing forced fumbles on special teams. And now his 3rd kickoff return touchdown of the season. He could win the player of the game for this if no more scoring happens like it hasn't. That is huge for this Titans team that has struggled so far in this game. I wouldn't say they struggled. Tannehill threw a pass to one-on-one Hooper against the corner in the corner 1. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I'm taking big Austin Hooper there. Second time, Tannehill was pressure on 2 guys in front of him, and he just barely missed both of them and got one-handed interception right at the 2-minute warning. And that's just tough luck right there. But bullet kicking off now for the Titans, as Aguilar will return this. Can he get a big return? He doesn't, up to the 22-yard line. That's full momentum now for this Titans team, as Mac Jones coming back out, having a pretty decent game, but not the best. He has not been in Titans territory but one time this game. You know they will be looking to run the ball more here in this second half, as that's what they've been a big part of. But they do elect to come on, Farley, pushing my bounds. Now they're in Titans territory at the 49. Hunter Henry, I believe it was, just wide open there, and Dupree missing the tackle. Luckily, Farley pushes him out of bounds. First and 10 on the 49. They are in 5 wide here. And that is an incompletion. Don't know what Hunter Henry was doing there with that jump. Second and 10 on the 49. This could be a screen pass right here, honestly. And that was a good play, but who is that? Myers? Who's that? Palmer? I don't know who that is. As Farley turned around and come make a play on it, but he came back for the ball, which is smart. Very, very smart play by him. Parker. Devontae Parker. Big run by Damian Harris now. Theo Jackson luckily comes up and makes that tackle. That's a 29-yard run there for Damian Harris, and that puts him now at 9 yards per carry after he was held most of the first half. First and goal on the 5 here. And that is a no-go there for this Titans defense. He loses 2 yards on the play. And that is a gain of 1. Devontae Parker hurt for Patriots now, bringing up 3rd and goal. Third and goal on the 7 here. And that will be an incompletion. That will bring out the kicking team as they will go for a field goal now. And that'll make it 7-3 midway through this 3rd quarter now. Hiller with a chance to return another one here. He gets the ball in his hands. And a decent return up to the 25. Here comes Ryan Tannehill, looking to have the success he had getting down the field. Just now wants to stop from having the turnovers in the red zone, because you can't really have that. It's not very good for your offense. Tannehill waits a second there. He has a pretty wide open Burks up the middle of the field. Second and 10 on the 25 now. Out formation here as Tannehill hands off to Eric Henry, and he has a huge hole as looks like he's gonna trot his way on down into this end zone. No one can catch him, and that is the first rushing touchdown of the game for Henry now. Love to see that, as just really good blocking to that right side as Henry just weaving his way through. Just 2 guys had a chance there, and once he gets going, he's gone. I mean, you see the safety coming across the field. He had no chance there to catch him ever. 80 yards for Derrick Henry there, or 86.2, I should say. As that is another touchdown for this Titans team in the second half now. It was actually 75 yards, but I think with the amount he went sideways. So the Titans came out, run the ball a lot to the outside. Start the first half, we figured they have more success on the inside. They go to the inside run. The outside run's what gets them into the end zone. And Damian Harris now 5 rushes, 43 yards, 8.6 yards per carry. You know he's going to want to continue getting that ball and just trying to get his team in the end zone now as they're down by 11 points. Titans now hit 100 rushing yards on the game. And that is a sack by Jeffrey Simmons. Loss of 7. So play action play. He just didn't see Simmons coming right at him. Lucky he didn't fumble that ball there. 3.1 seconds in the pocket is not ideal. 2nd 17 on the 18 here. This could be a run play, so I'm just trying to set up. And another sack. Jeffrey Simmons again, this time combining with Deshaun Hand, I believe it was. And this Titans team getting after these Patriots now. It is Simmons and Hand. Simmons has been a part of every single sack so far. And you just can't do that. What are these jump animations these guys are doing? As that'll be an incompletion, and we'll bring up another punt by this New England team. Kyle Phillips couldn't get nothing going there, and they have it on the 49 side, Titan territory. Derrick Henry now in the zone, looking to bust another one. First on the 49 single back formation. Handoff is to Henry. He's just going to get over into New England territory. Now we're averaging about 10 yards per carry. 2nd and 7 on the 48. A little over, right 2.5 minutes to go this third quarter. And Derrick Henry with another big run here, getting all the way down to the 37-yard line now. Oops, that's my bad, guys. Always hit the wrong one. Yeah, 1st and 10 on the 37. Titans wanting to eat down some of this clock now. Another big run by Henry here. He's going to get all the way down inside the 15 as it's at the 11-yard line. Henry having a second half performance of the year. All running backs really are now. Hillard with the big kickoff return. Henry with big 70-yard touchdown. And now he's already over the 100-yard mark. First and 10 on the 11 here. That is a big gain for Traylon Burks of 10 yards up to the 1-yard line. Couldn't get in the end zone, but he does get another first down. 1st and goal on the 1 here. Surprised they're not running this ball. And Austin Hooper with the catch to get the red zone touchdown. Nice little trickery there. You run the ball all the way down. You let Tannehill throw it in. You know they had to have been expecting a run, as it is a full-on blitz. There was so many people open. Only 2 people back in coverage. I mean, Tannehill pretty much could throw that to whoever he wanted, but it looked like he had his eyes on Hooper all the way in the flat. Must have seen something like there just in case it was coverage. It did not matter in the end, as they did get in the end zone. And they take an 18-point lead. Of course, it's 21-3 is the score right now in this game. A little under a minute to go in this third quarter. If Mac Jones and these Patriots want to move on to the AFC Championship, they got to do something. As these Titans have already played these Kansas City Chiefs once, and we remember how that game went. It was pretty much a blowout. 1st and 10 on the 25 now. Now they decide to run the ball, and Theo Jackson there getting out of position and let Damian Harrison cut it back across the field is not ever a good look. First and 10 on the 35. Nico Autry after Mac Jones, and he will complete that ball. That is an incredible throw and catch there. All right, your score 21-3. As neither team really able to pass the ball. Neither team at 100. Running's definitely been the theme of the game. All right, stuff. Theo Jackson allowing that catch on him, but making up with it with a nice tackle on Myers there. Looks like this Titan team coming out in a lot of man formation. First on the 49. Man, got someone in motion here. Good job, Farley, getting the pass break up there. Caleb Farley back-to-back pass breakups now. He's studding it up out here. Third and 10 on the 49. Titans looking to make another third down stop here and get this ball back. And Farley gets the catch that time, but it does bring up fourth down. Will they go for this? They will. Surprisingly. 4th and 2 on the 44. And that is a completion to Hunter Henry. He's just opening the flats there. Can't allow that. First and 10 on the 38. And that is a big gain all the way up to the 16-yard line now. As they are moving up this field. First and 10 on the 16. Looking for a huge stop here. And there's a run play. And nothing really going there. Autry's dumbass coming in and hitting him forward. Second and 5 on the 11 now. Back in man coverage. Ooh, McCreary nearly with the interception there. Would have been huge in this end zone. 3rd and 5 on the 11. 2 down territory here for this New England Patriots team. And he gets a first down as luckily Theo Jackson comes back to make that tackle. They're coming out here in I formation, wanting to run this ball and get in this end zone. A little under 4 minutes to go, and it's the handoff to the fullback who falls forward for about a yard. Second and goal on the 2. Same formation still, and he's just right up the middle. No one could do anything there, and they do score their first touchdown of the game with about 3 minutes to go in this 4th quarter, and this will make it an 11-point game. And you have to expect for them to go to the onside kick. It took them 13 plays. They will go for the onside kicks. The Titans recover this ball. They're already in great shape to possibly get 3 and make this a 2-possession game. And luckily, Nick Westbrook-Akina gets it as Burks nearly let it go right past him. You got to think here the main goal is to hand this ball off to Henry. Run as much of this clock out as you can. First and 10 on the 43. Handoff is to Henry, and he only gets about a yard there. 2.5 minutes to go now. 2nd and 9 on the 44. Handoff to Henry. He's got a big first down all the way up to the 30-yard line. 158 yards on the ground for him today, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning now. Your score is 21 Titans, 10 New England Patriots. All the Titans have to do now is let these Patriots use all their timeouts and kick a field goal and make it a 2-possession game. Second and 6 on the 26. I formation still. The goal is hand off Henry as he gets the ball here, and he falls all the way up to the 11-yard line. They take another timeout. If the Titans can get in the end zone, though, that'll be even better story for this team. First and 10 on the 11. Single back formation is Henry. He gets the handoff, falls forward up to the 7-yard line, and that will be New England's last time out. It is now 2nd and 6 on the 7-yard line. New England has no timeouts. Minute 46 to go. And that'll be a loss of 1 there. Back to the 8. And now Henry is out of the zone. Third and 7 on the 8. Handoff Henry here. Wide open right into the end zone. And that will be a touchdown for the Titans, as that will pretty much put this game away now. Henry having a huge game on the ground today. Nearly 200 rushing yards. Now up by 18 points. Just a little over a minute to go in this 4th quarter. It looks like the Titans will be moving on after a slow start in the 1st quarter. That's what, or the 1st half. I guess that's what you get with the first round bye. Is offense comes out a little stale, especially after the last couple weeks. You know, they were sitting there scratching their heads, wondering if the offense could come back together after throwing 2 interceptions. Though Tannehill does come out to 1 touchdown. First and 10 on the 22-yard line here. Harris to the left. And somehow Molden doesn't get that interception. It's crazy to me. And what a throw by Mac Jones to Myers. Fulton can't get up to grab it. And that should pretty much do it for them now. 10 seconds left to go. And that will be the game there as time runs out. They got pretty good distance there up to the 24. This Titan team will win 28-10. Huge victory for this Titans team that had a slow end of the season there after. I think they only lost 1 game in their first 10 to 12, and then dropped 3 games towards the end of the season there. You just can't be doing stuff like that. Luckily, they went into the playoffs with a win over the Jags. That was a close win at that, but you can't do stuff like that. Alrighty, that will be the end of that game. Mac Jones, 219, no touchdowns. Tannehill, 90 yards, 1 touchdown though for him. 2 interceptions, of course. Can't be having that in these playoffs, as allowed under 200 yards. Shocked. There's no way we did. Yeah, I don't think we did. We got, almost 300 plus offensive yards. Didn't get anywhere close to 5 rush touchdowns. That's okay. Derrick Henry does get an upgrade. And we will get his elusive back up. Try to give him some speed upgrades. On agility, 1 carrying. But that will do it for this video, guys. If you don't mind, if you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button, as every like helps. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more about me, hit subscribe. Trigger that bell icon so you can stay up to date on every video upload. Until next time, guys, this is JP with PSG saying peace out and have a wonderful day.